Welcome back to the Showbiz Insider, your entertainment news roundup. So in our first fashion feature, we're going to give you an insider's guide to the Vogue Dubai fashion experience, which was held at the Dubai Mall. Now this one brought together about 250 different brands in an extended retail and lifestyle celebration. It also had royalty from the fashion world. The world of Vogue Italia was unveiled for the first time in the Middle East at the inaugural Vogue Fashion Dubai experience. Brainchild of Miss Franca Salzani, editor-in-chief of Vogue Italia, the extraordinary fashion fair had a packed calendar of catwalks, exhibitions and celebrity appearances from Naomi Campbell and Roberto Cavalli.
The aim of this event is really to, let's say, just we are strong enough, both of us, to join our strengths and to make something different. And I think that Dubai, of course, you have a fantastic place for shopping, but it's not only about that. It becomes like an experience when you come here.
On the runway, collections by international designers and emerging talents from the Middle East took center stage. From Russia, Esme V brought timeless elegance with a tough, modern touch. Andrea Incontri described the mood of his collection as water, transparency, reflection and fluidity, a fresh new face on the Italian fashion scene.
Dubai is known as one of the biggest fashion capitals of the world now, and it kind of shows that when Vogue decided to come to Dubai, because it's, you know, it's as a fashion brand and media brand in itself, it's such an incredible brand. So having Vogue over in Dubai, we had to do something special to celebrate that.
Designers from the Arabian Gulf, such as Qatari Wada Al Hajari, the Saudi Arabian Razan Azuni, showed collections inspired by dreams and surrealist art. But it was Saudi brand Ashi Studio that really brought haute couture to the runway, with billowing silhouettes and cutting-edge designs.
I really loved Ashi, and I think he's so haute couture. And there's the SMV, I think the Russian designer. I like their design both, but Ashi was really stunning.
So from couture to catwalk collections to a retrospective of stunning Vogue Italia cover stories from the last 25 years, giving us a glimpse into the evolution of this iconic magazine. And from cover stars to pop-up stores, Professional Boutique unveiled its House of Five. Injecting the UAE retail experience with fresh creativity and international flair, 5 designers of 5 different nationalities gave the pop-up stores a global outlook.
The inspiration is a Mediterranean girl walking from the beach to the party and just bringing the heels, not too complicated, just let the dress talk. So you could actually wear them daytime and nighttime, and it's not too fancy, but everything is silk, so you can dress it up or just use it as a casual wear.
And moving on to accessories, Lake designs bespoke exotic skin bags. From ostrich to python, clients can choose every aspect of their look.
I just feel like bags are very, very above anything else in fashion. They're very, very personal. You know, we're carrying them all the time. They're not just like dresses where sometimes we wear them once or twice. So what I wanted to do was to start up a line which really someone got to actually choose their skin, their color, their style, their lining. If there's a bag that you have at home that's falling apart but you absolutely love it, you can send it to me and we'll figure out how to do something similar or possibly copy exactly the same thing.
And throughout the Dubai Mall, unique exhibitions of high fashion couture were celebrated. Iconic names such as Dolce & Gabbana, Versace, Valentino, Dior and Givenchy all displayed breathtaking works of art. The finale was a fundraising gala dinner at the Burj Khalifa, where fashion's elite gave the event a humanitarian purpose. An auction of exclusive Vogue experiences with proceeds going to the charity Dubai Cares. Now, as you can see, Dubai is having a serious fashion moment right now. And we're going to head over to season 2 of Fashion Forward. Now, they don't bill this as a fashion week, but more of a fashion movement where our best regional designers are introduced to the world. Take a look at some of the standout collections bringing top trends and a fresh sensibility to UAE style. Tipped as the platform for the Middle East style scene, Fashion Forward Season 2 took the Madinat Jumeirah by storm with 23 designer collections across 21 catwalk shows.
fashion forward really is aims, but people tell me you should stop using aims because I think it's nearly there. We're really hoping it to be the definitive platform for the region's fashion industry, and it's really the feedback's just been great. The support. I mean, we have a lot of designers showing this season.
This exciting new fashion movement included catwalk presentations by both emerging and established designers such as Issa, Fun One, Zion the Label and Ezra. Manila-born designer Ezra takes inspiration from the couture dresses of the 40s and 50s and the French haute couture collections from Dior and Lacroix. His works of art are dreamy, extravagant and elegant, and discerning clientele have embraced his style mantra across the globe. So one of the highlights of Fashion Forward is the collection from Ezra, and it's such a privilege to be here with you. Now Ezra, that collection was just exquisite. It was dreamy. How would you describe it?
Thank you. Well, the inspiration came from the Art Deco glamour of the 1920s. So it's a golden era where everything was being invented, even medicine, cosmetics. So in that era, everything was being invented. So even the fashion was being invented. That's where we took up our inspiration. It's making a modern touch of the 1920s era.
And tell me a little bit about the graphics, because it was a huge performance. I mean, the dresses speak for themselves, but also the set design.
Yes, it's a kind of paranormal, because as I told you, it was kind of more industrial, because as I told you, it was like everything was being invented at that time. And likewise, everything was like just being invented from the industry, from everything. So we try to mix it kind of in a very modern way.
And taking innovative luxury menswear to the next level, the uber dapper Golkar brothers are back in town with their latest collection for the Emperor 1688. The label prides itself on using the finest fabrics from prestigious European mills, from traditional herringbone to crisp contemporary pinstripes. And ladies, listen up, the most exciting element for us is their new line for women. Now, I don't know, this collection for me sort of took me back to the golden age of the 30s. It was like an Italian summer, Capri, Positano. What exactly were your thoughts when you were creating it?
Well, we wanted to bring a lightness to our collection. I mean, we wanted to inspire. Inspirations were from the 1930s. So we were looking at aristocratic families and aristocratic manners in England. And we based it on loosely around the book Brideshead Revisited. So we really wanted this collection to have a sense of memory to the people who are wearing it and the people who are seeing our collection. So it was really important, the music, the styling. So when people looked at it, it was as if they were looking at their own memories, as if they were looking at their own family histories from the 1930s.
And all the boater hats, all the accessories. Now I have to say there's a lot more women's wear in the collection this time around. How are you doing with that? Is that something you want to move forward into?
Yeah, I mean, it's something definitely in the pipeline. Hopefully it will be released within the next season. But we're working on it. But right now with menswear, we're pretty busy with that.
I'm in love with the sunflower dress.
Yeah. Well, that is actually real flowers. That's fresh flowers. And we made it this morning, so...
And it was sprayed on maybe half an hour.
Yeah. So the poor model's been standing there. We were spraying water all over, but that's all fresh flowers.
Alongside the runway presentations, there was also the garden of hip boutique accessories and panel discussions supporting Fashion Forward's vision to nurture the growth of the regional fashion industry. Dubai's fashion elite were entertained and inspired. It's a new date on the International Fashionistas calendar, and it's set to bring us the next industry celebration in April of next year. So that was your fashion fix. Join us after the break, guys, for the month's music news and the people who are rocking the Pepsi Challenge.